Hey guys, Alex here, and I wanted to do this video to show a little bit about cycling events. I did the Tour de Toe this past weekend, and cycling events, they are super fun, even when you get dropped. Yes, I have decided to participate more in cycling events. So I was researching on the internet and I found the Tour de Toe that's in Bartow, Florida, about an hour from Orlando. And I said, well, I'm gonna do it. I registered, it was 40 bucks, and I did it this weekend, and I would love to share you this story.
All right, so I just got here in Bartow, Florida, about an hour from Orlando. It's a pretty good day because it's 72 degrees. For sure it's gonna warm up, but for Florida, it's not bad. Gonna get everything ready and check in. One thing that's really important on these events is to have plenty of restrooms. And I'm having a hard time finding one. Oh yeah. I'm happy and scared at the same time. All right, beginning of the ride. You had 3 distances to choose from. And of course, my ego chose the longest ride, 63 miles. And on their website, there wasn't much of a description how the ride was going to be, only that it had rolling hills and it was going to be a beautiful scenery and all that. So I thought it was going to be a chill ride. But right here, some guys started riding really strong, hammering hard. That wasn't even 2 miles into the ride. I wasn't warmed up, so it caught me by surprise. And I really wanted to keep up with the main group. And I was able to do that. And at first it was an unorganized group, but an echelon was formed right here and speeds were really high. So I started doing a lot of efforts. I pulled a lot also in the beginning, thinking like, oh, this rhythm is not gonna go for that long. Soon people, will calm down. But that did not happen. About half an hour, I really started to feel fatigued and speeds kept going up and some guys really hammering and pushing hard, and you know what? I got dropped. So I made a series of mistakes. I shouldn't have ridden so hard in the beginning. Warmed up for sure, fueled better, and maybe this wouldn't happen. But then, a guy came flying by my side. His name is Brendan, this guy right here. So I get on his wheel and we start riding hard. We catch another cyclist that got dropped, this guy right here, his name is Dan, and we started riding really hard with the hope that we could catch the main group. So yeah, we thought we were gonna catch the main group, but we missed a turn right here. Thankfully, Brendan had the route on his Garmin, so we regrouped, got back, returned to the course, and started riding. But we know at this time that we would never catch up with the main group. So at this moment, I decided to have fun. And it's actually why I came here for, to have fun in this ride. We were doing a pretty good pace, especially Brendan. He was training for a race next month. 25 miles into the ride, we started having a lot of wind, a lot of headwind. So some segments were pretty hard. and we lost Dan. I don't know if he stopped at a rest stop or something, but then we caught up with some other cyclists, but most of the time it was Brendan and I keeping up the pace and riding along. In this moment, I started to get a little worried, and I asked Brendan if he knew when was the next rest stop, because I think we missed all the rest stops and I was out of water. We're 50 miles into the ride, and I was with no water, no food, and we were doing a lot of efforts. And so I said, well, we need to find a rest stop. I know there's only about 15 miles left, but I really felt that it would be great if I could find a place where I could at least get some water. Thankfully, there was one last rest stop, and so we stopped right away. Oh, it was so good to, you know, open that little fridge there and find water, Gatorade. And I drank a bottle of Gatorade like in 2 seconds, filled up my water bottle. So it was an oasis in the middle of the desert. So we managed to finish the ride back in Bartow. I was a little bit frustrated for not finishing with the first group, but these rides are always fun, especially you get to meet a lot of people. It was great to meet Brandon and a couple other guys. And yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun.
Hey, recover. Hey, Brendan. So this guy's super strong and helped me a lot when I got dropped from the first group. So, hey, what's up? So have you done this, the Tour de Toe before?
No.
First time?
Yeah.
First time. What do you think about this ride?
I didn't expect to get dropped,
Yeah.
but
Me too.
I got dropped in the first hills,
Yeah.
then tried catching up, couldn't catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Found a little group and we stayed together.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of wind, right? The wind was very strong sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, oh yeah, and you're gonna race in a month from now?
Yeah, the Florida State Road Race Championship. Yeah.
Cool. Cat 5?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so great race for you, man. See ya.
All right.
All right, so done with the ride, 63 miles. It was a very windy ride, hard ride. It's good that I found Brendan on the ride, and he's a very strong guy. We formed a little group there, and we were able to ride in a pretty good pace, 21 miles average. We did 63 miles in 3 hours. You can go. I'm sorry. It's okay. And so, yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I got my t-shirt. What do you think about the t-shirt? And something curious. I don't know, like, why is this guy on the t-shirt? I thought, is he the mayor of the city, or is it someone important? And I found out here that they do a raffle, and they select someone for each year to put their picture on the logo of the ride of the t-shirt. So last year was this guy. I don't know his name. This year was a guy called Peter. So his face is gonna be on the next year's logo. That's pretty funny. They should advertise that on the website. I didn't know that. I was curious to see why they have a picture of someone. But okay, so I'm gonna grab a bite and head home.